Good morning, Brooklyn Al in his car in the woods. And driving down, it was drizzling, but it was raining earlier when I woke up about 6 o'clock. I don't know what to do, to tell you the truth. I don't know. It's a predicament. I don't know whether I should go in or not, you know? I'm gonna have to make up my mind when I get down to my area, but I'll be going in further east, up further east. I found some nice stuff yesterday. Those 3 tree logs, one on top of the other, like a fence. That was really cool. All right, so I'll let you know what I'm doing if I go down and get out of the car, okay? I'll talk to you. Okay, here's something that I just found. It's a big leaner with a fork leaning up against that tree there. And there's a tree here, but it didn't come from there. The end of it is right in front of a little sapling here. It did not come from here, and it looks like an X, but it's not standing straight up and down. You know, it should be, I would think, straight instead of leaning like this. But that is a fork. And this is what is possibly a young tree that crosses over it. It looks like an X. I'm not saying it is, but that's what it looks like. You know? The road is right there. That light part of the road is the intersection, the east-west, north-south part. Alright. Look for some more stuff. You could see this part, the western part near the end of the road is very moist underground. It's all greenery. You see that for as far as the eye can see. There are patches of brown, but most of it is green, you know. It is more moisture. Later. See, I walked into this deep, very deep. It's in places it's like 5-6 feet deep. It's a runoff. I don't know, you know, from that little runoff stream that I said I used to trout fish in. Hopefully no one believed me on that, but this is where it runs under the road and into this and down into the creek, you know, because up over that brown patch that is going up is the road, the north to south road. See, the water's still running. The water is definitely running down here. And like I said, that's from the stream, or the spring rather, the spring that runs down from the south side. The water's always running down there, no matter how long it's been since it rained. There's always water. So a foot would always have water to drink here, and the animals, the deer and the antelope, not the antelope, but the deer and the bear and whatever other little creatures are up here. Raccoons, they probably find, what do you call them little things? They look like lobsters. I forget what they call them. Oh, I don't believe this. We used to catch them in Brooklyn, in the botanical gardens. Crayfish, crayfish. That's what we called them. I don't know what they call them up here. But see, it rambles on down, and either into the creek or it turns into a swamp down there, because I got lost once and I thought I would hit the creek, but I ran into a swamp. So I don't know if it ends there or what, straight ahead of me, but I'm not going to find out either. I'm just staying where I know I am and how to get out of here. I didn't take my compass with me today. I forgot about it. Alright, later. Ah, shit, this was on all the time and I didn't know it. Damn! Well, anyway, here's the creek. You see it up there? That is the creek. Running much slower today than it has been in the past when we had a lot of rain. I could hear it running up further. I thought this would be a swampy area, but it's not. It's still the creek. I don't know what that was when I got lost and I walked into kind of a swamp. But the creek is still here and running. Alright, later. Yeah, you could hear the creek running here. Hear it? I can hear it. And the water's running. You can see it running down. And there's that dark brown stuff that my brother believes is rust from iron deposits in this ground. Why else would it be that color? You know? Weird. This looks like, I don't know if it's footprints or something was drug. Look at this. It runs all the way up. It's a dark patch, as if something was drug here. I'm looking for a footprint, see if I see any toes and stuff like that. And stupid me's got his sunglasses on in this dark area. I'm a real yahoo, I tell you. I don't know. What is this? It looks like a footprint, like he went down and slid a little bit. Maybe a left footprint. I can't really tell. But it goes all the way down into the creek. Alright. But being that I can't see any footprints, except for that one that looks like a footprint. I'm gonna have to keep moving on later. Yeah, this stuff looks unusual. Look at this. There's 3 leaners in between the fork of this tree. More than 3. Excuse me. 3 leaners in this little fork. And there's a break over there. Where are you, break? See it? There's a break there. And a break here. Going down into the ground. And there's leaners. This little spot. You got breaks, leaners. That's a good sign. Okay. Later. See that? See that? Where it's broken and runs down into the ground. That one over there is broken, runs down into the ground and under a tree branch. And these 3 logs in the fork of this tree. You know? Okay, later. See, like I said, the further I walk down, going east, the creek turns to the north. That's why it's so far down over there. Before, when I was down there, I was right next to it. Now I'm walking in a straight line. It's getting farther away from me because it's heading north. It's turning north, I should say. Look at this monster of a tree. This must be a blow down. Look at it. Look at the size of that damn root ball. Look at that. And it was a triad, maybe? Quadad, who knows what it was. There's so many trunks going way up there. And they're below, way up there. That's a big one. God, look at that. That's gotta be 70, 80 feet long. Crazy, man. Crazy. This one looks more like a leaner. And it's hung in a sapling. Small tree right here. That's a small sapling. How the hell does that hold the weight for it? I don't understand that. And it's pointing south, where I believe they congregate. You know? It's crazy. Okay, later. Yeah, I gotta check this thing out. It's a branchless sapling. And it's, you know, it's not that small. It's about 6 feet. No, about my height, which is 7'9". I'm 7'9". I mean 5'9". Let's check this out. And see, it comes right up. Right up. I gotta put it back so Mr. Brutus Bigfoot doesn't get mad at me for touching his Bigfoot engineering. Alright, I gotta find my way out of here because I'm getting in more and more thorns. More and more. And I don't like thorns. I really don't like thorns. They rip into my legs and I bleed. I bleed a lot because I'm on blood thinners. What's this? Nah, this is solid. This thing here is solid in. Yeah, I take blood twice a day of blood thinner because I had poor circulation in one of my legs, and I only could walk a block or so, and I'd have to rest till that pain went away. But after they started giving me the blood thinners, I was fine again. I wouldn't be walking in these woods. What's this? Nah, that's probably in there. Okay, let me get out of here, and I'll talk to you later. You see, here's that little stream that runs down and turns under the road into that creek. It's a runoff creek that runs into the bigger creek. And I hear rain coming down, so let me get inside Annabelle. I know she wants me in her. Okay, you see the rain? No, you don't see it. Oh man, I had the freaking camera on. I'm in Annabelle halfway. I forgot to take off my backpack. Alright, let me shut you off. Alright, Brooklyn now's in the car. In Annabelle, I should say. Not the car, she's Annabelle. And it's raining. It's raining. Good thing I got here just when it started to rain. That was a nice little walk. I walked all the way down to the end of the road and then back up. So, you know, I'm getting my exercise in. And I won't have to clean Annabelle today because the rain's gonna take care of Annabelle. She's a good girl though. I love Annabelle. She's my girl. Oh, let me take the stuff out of my pockets. I didn't take my gun out of my backpack because I was gonna stay so close to the road. I figured I could run. Yeah, right. Run with a bear after my ass? No way. They could run up to 35 miles an hour. If I could run 5 miles an hour, it's a lot. Shit. Alright. Thank you folks for watching. And especially you, Desiree. My girl Desi. She's a nice lady. She really is. Very pretty. Big blue eyes. Long, straight brown hair. She's a sweetheart, Desiree. Okay, Desi. I'll talk to you in the VI. Goodbye.